Once again, got my guest announcer, Margarita Joe Bell, in the booth here tonight, having some fun with me, calling his first ever race here at the Star Speedway. Going to give me some help with our six-shooter main event. He'll be taking you to the green flag. Take it over, Joe.
JT Cashman looking for a great start here as they come through the restart zone. 7 out in front. Green flag showed by Steve Grand. Big jump from the 7. 8 following close behind. The 37 just trying to tuck down low, get some racing room, while the 8 tries to hold off the 87. 3 wide by Jason Hodgson. Sticks it in there, makes it work.
JT Cashman leads the way. Chris Hadley in the second spot. Zach Frazier fourth. Here comes Cupcake Loftus in the 12 car. Keep an eye on second place points man Squirt Gun Joey Frazier. He dives to the bottom side on Loftus. He'll take the 4th spot away, coming to the line as the 7 of JT Cashman out on the rest of the field.
Joey Frazier trying to hunt down Zach Frazier. The 237's willing to do battle. He does get a good run up off of the corner. Gonna try to dive it down coming into 3, but it just doesn't stick.
There is action all over the Star Speedway from second on back right now as the Frazier boys starting to put pressure on the second spot. Chris Hadley in the 82 car. Zach Frazier on the bottom side. Now Squirt Gun looking to the high side. Sarah Cupcake Loftus in tow right there in car number 12. Keep an eye on Mayotte on the move in car 9.
Back in the pack, the number 31 of Jason Hodgson trying to make the move down low. Makes it stick coming off of 4. Willing to hunt down the 08 as Squirt Gun trying to make the outside work for going for the 3rd position. Little dust on the track, but nothing to worry about. We stay green.
Full contact between Mayotte and the 9 and the 10 of Nasty Nate Leclerc as the Frazier brothers side by side for the 3rd spot, and Squirt Gun has it on the outside groove.
Frazier and Frazier going door handle to door handle, going to drag it down the back stretch. See who makes a stick coming into 3 as the 12 tries to put it 3 wide, but continues to not, as we got 1 off in the grass. The 67.
That's Jenna.
Jenna. As the 53 heads back to the pit. Something to miss on that car tonight.
The racing right now from second on back is wilding out. Everybody vying position. Chris Hadley hanging on to that 2nd spot. Squirt Gun trying to take it away. Look at Cupcake Loftus now after 4th. Oh, Mayotte into the wall. Brandon Mayotte.
As that draws the caution. Still moving though. Hard hit into the turn 4 wall, but car doesn't seem to be too bad. Still rolling.
Last Sunday's feature winner, Brandon Mayotte, up into the wall. That was wild and crazy action from second on back. Everybody vying for position, and Mayotte got the worst of that in car 9.
I'm sure JT Cashman didn't want to see that caution. He checked out to a little bit of a lead, but now that'll restack the field as there's 7 down in this 25-lap main event.
That was the caution that I think Squirt Gun Joey Frazier wanted to see. Is he's looking to take over the points lead here tonight, and your points leader coming into the race, Josh Billett, who's still mired way back in traffic in car 66.
We'll restack the field, do the lineup, see who needs to move up a little bit. Caution still out right now. Couple lap cars in the field. We'll get those pulled around to the back. 25 laps for the 6 shooters tonight.
There are some heavy hitters starting to make their charge towards the front. Keep an eye on Adam Knowles in the 22. Mayotte was making his charge before his run-in with that front stretch wall. Mayotte, tough break. Looks like JoJo Roberts in the 08 going to the back of the pack.
And folks, we still got one more race after this as well. The Pure Stocks will be coming out for their 25-lap main event right after these 6 shooters. JT Cashman on the pole right now as there's 7 laps down.
Chris Hadley runs in the 2nd spot in car 82. Then it's Squirt Gun Joey Frazier 3rd. Cupcake Loftus having a nice run in the 4th spot, looking for her first career podium in the 6 shooters here tonight. And Zachary Frazier rounds out the top 5 as they run.
This time by Steve Grand shows him the cross flags. Restacking the field. Shows him green flag next time by. JT Cashman's showing the way with the 82 outsides, followed by one of the Fraziers, Squirt Gun, with the other Frazier right behind him on the inside. They come down the back stretch. coming into the restart zone, looking it over, want a nice even start. Green flag is out. JT Cashman jumps back to the first place as Squirt Gun gets a nice run off of 2. Oh, hard contact a little bit between the 37 and the 82, while the 10 is like, thank you. Almost 4 wide coming into 3.
They are hammering each other for position. Chris Hadley got muscled out of the way in car 82, and he is headed into the back in a hurry. Oh, Loftus! Cupcake sideways on the front stretch. Her and Lexi Chase down into the infield. Cupcake keeps her foot in it and back on the racetrack. No harm, no foul, no caution as of yet.
Lexi Chase seeing if we can keep it going. Caution coming out. Squirt Gun Joey Frazier was like, all right, I think I was going to get you, but now I'm going to start on the outside, so now we'll see what I really got for you.
And how about Zach Frazier in the 37Z? Squirt Gun's older brother making his return to action a few weeks ago, and he's up inside the top 3. Old Pistol Pete must be pretty happy with his boys right now, running 2-3, trying to take the lead away from that 7 of JT Cashman.
Hodgson in the 31 tried to make 4 wide work there coming out of 4. Lifted a little bit, but still reaped the benefits. Looking at 6th place right now, trying to get a little more out of that number 31.
So 8 laps in the record books of the scheduled 25. Adam Knowles up into the 5th spot now. Nate Leclerc runs right in front of him in the 4th spot. Hodgson right behind them. Then it's Jordan Pinn. Early front runner Chris Hadley got beaten, banged out of his spot in car 82. And your point leader, Josh Bilodeau, is starting to make the charge towards the front of the pack as well.
Great field we have here for the 6 shooters. There is action everywhere tonight. 8 down in this 25-lap main event. Like I said, we still have Pure Stock, their 25-lap feature coming up right after this on night 1 of the 2020 Star Classic.
And folks, you don't want to leave when those Pure Stocks are rolling out next, because they have a full field here tonight as well as they battle for 25 laps of distance in one of the biggest fields of the year thus far for our 4-cylinder entry-level division. We got some wild and crazy fans in front of the booth right now screaming for their drivers.
Great car counts this whole weekend. It's looking like there's quite a few pre-registered for the 350 small block race tomorrow. ISMA big blocks look like they're bringing about 25 cars. It's going to be a great weekend at the Star Classic.
Yeah, the ISMA Super Modifieds been lacking cars a little bit throughout the last couple seasons, but we're looking to see one of the biggest fields in 4 or 5 years for the ISMA Super Modifieds here tomorrow night for the Bob Weber Senior Memorial.
I've heard rumors, Tyler, that we got quite a few cars coming from Oswego Speedway out in New York, and then a couple hauling all the way from Ohio.
Yes, sir, but we're all pulling for our local boys around here. We got Mike Ordway Jr., Bobby Timmons, BT3 in the field, and Russ Wood back in the field. Chris Purley as well. All the local veterans and newcomers making their appearances here tomorrow night.
Some drivers also doing double duty tomorrow, running a small block and a big block.
Are you talking about BT3?
BT3 will make his appearance in both super modified divisions tomorrow. The 7 of JT Cashman still showing the way here with 8 down in the 6-shooter main event. Just getting a couple positions ironed out here, realigning the field.
What's happening? So a couple lineup adjustments being made here before we get this one back underway. 8 laps in the record books.
A couple pieces of debris being picked up off the front stretch and back stretch, making sure the track is race ready.
Tyler.
Head scorer Pam Moriarty telling our drivers to slow their roll. Not exactly what she said behind the radio, but she got her point across. We're just about set to get this one back underway.
This time by Chief Starter Steve Grand, shows him the cross flags. 1 to go to the green flag. 8 laps down in this 25-lap main event. The 7 of JT Cashman on the inside, Squirt Gun on the outside.
Zach Frazier grids third. Then it's Nate Leclerc, Adam Knowles, your top 5 as they run. 8 down of the scheduled 25. Let's see if we can log some laps here. Coming to the Saddle Up Saloon restart zone.
Steve Grand looks him over, wants a nice even start. Green flag back out. JT Cashman shows away. Squirt Gun trying to make it work on the outside. Other Frazier on the inside.
Zach Frazier to the bottom side of his brother Joey Frazier down the back straightaway. Joey trying to outmuscle his older brother Zach on the outside, but Zach fighting hard on the bottom side. Right behind them, Adam Knowles and Nate Leclerc run side by side for position. Top 5 racing hard from second on back right now.
The 66 of Josh Bilodeau sticking his nose in there under the 87, back for the 6th or 7th spot. As the 31 of Jason Hodgson tries to work the field over. He's got a quick car in it. Got good drive off, but he's mired back in traffic.
Those Frazier boys running side by side. Jordan Bolio has issues in the 8 car. See if she can limp that car down pit road. We got it.
Hard hit from the
Big
67.
Oh, Jesse James involved. Jenna Bolio in the 67 involved. Field wrecking as they came down the front straightaway. Jesse James hard hit in the 10X. Jenna Bolio in the 67. Heavy contact with those 2 drivers.
Speedway safety.
We'll see what Adam Knowles can do from the outside groove. Squirt Gun needs to get a better start this time. He was a little slow in that last run. That allowed his brother underneath him. We'll see if Squirt Gun gets a good jump on the outside of JT on this ensuing restart. 10 down, 15 to go for the 25-lap main event for the 6 shooters here tonight. Coming down, entering the new Saddle Up Saloon restart zone.
Steve Grand looks the field over, looking for a nice even restart. And green flag is back out. JT Cashman with the jump. Squirt Gun on the outside, trying to make it stick. Will just tuck in line for right now. His brother looking back in the 3rd position as Adam Knowles on the outside, trying to get a run down the backstretch. Door handle to door handle. Little bit of contact, still side by side.
Zach fighting on the bottom side. Adam Knowles up high, still side by side. Knowles getting some good running on that outside groove, but Zach fights back on the bottom side. Wheel to wheel down the back straightaway as the 10 of Nate Leclerc looks on from the 5th spot.
Nate Leclerc just trying to pick which lane is going to roll to see if he can get by either Adam Knowles or Frazier. Looks 3 wide, but backs out of it.
Zach Frazier got a little squirrely. The 10 of Leclerc had to get on the binders. That allows Knowles in the 22 to get that 3rd spot away halfway home at the line, says Chief Starter Steve Grand.
JT Cashman with the lead at halfway. Squirt Gun, Joey Frazier still in 2nd. Adam Knowles in 3rd.
Your point leader, Josh Bilodeau, now starting to make his charge. He started 2nd to last in this one, starting to fight into the 6th spot. Jason Hodgson dives back to the bottom side in the 31 car, side by side for spot number 6 on the racetrack. Chris Hadley down through the grass in the 82 car, back onto the racetrack. No harm, no foul, no caution.
The 31 of Jason Hodgson trying to make it stick under your point leader, the 66, as they come down the backstretch.
Keep an eye on that battle for the 4th spot. Starting to heat up. Nate Leclerc and Zach Frazier full contact for the 4th spot. That time coming down the front chute, down into turns 1 and 2. Move Nate Leclerc up into spot number 4.
Same top 3 as there's 15 down. JT Cashman still showing the way. Squirt Gun, Joey Frazier in 3rd, and Adam Knowles in 3rd.
Top 3 breaking away, but they are not letting JT Cashman run away with this one. Squirt Gun, Joey Frazier starting to close the gap, and Adam Knowles right there as well in car number 22.
You got to wonder if lap traffic is going to be a problem as JT Cashman is coming up on him.
Top 3 going to put on a show to close this one out here tonight. JT Cashman leads the way about a half car length back as Squirt Gun, Joey Frazier. He's feeling the pressure from the 22 in Knowles.
Zach Frazier giving Josh Hodgson just a little bit of rubbing out of coming out of 2. Still makes it work, though. The 66, your point leader, still on the outside trying to get some racing room.
He may not be your point leader after tonight's racing action if he stays in that position, as Squirt Gun in the 37J doing a nice job, having another consistent night in spot number 2.
Adam Knowles trying to look under Squirt Gun to see if it'll work, but he can't make the line.
Lap starting to tick away this time by Chief Starter Steve Grand. Going to show him 5 to go. Looks like fill-in Chief Starter Joe Brady going to give him 5 to go. Brady going to give him 5 to go as Grand's giving him the passing flag. 5 to go at the line for your leader, JT Cashman.
JT Cashman coming up on another lap car. See if he can pass him clean and not interrupt him.
No issues there down the back chute. Jones moves up the racetrack. Second and third going to go by next.
Zach Frazier passing your point leader, the 66. As the 12 of Sarah Loftless looks under him as well.
Cupcake got back on the move. Your point leader having some trouble once again. 66 ability just not running the way he needs to, and he may lose the points lead here tonight to Squirt Gun as Cupcake gets down to the bottom side. And
JT Cashman checking out just a little bit from the field has opened that lead up by about 4 or 5 car lengths now. As JT Cashman comes down the backstretch, showing the popsicle sticks in the air. 2 to go.
2 laps to go for JT Cashman at the line. Squirt Gun Joey Frazier in the second spot. Knowles all over him for spot number 2. We'll see if Adam can find his way by as they fight through some more lap traffic here coming up.
See if we can get by. JT Cashman can duck and dodge the lap traffic as they come to 1 to go at the line. Adam Knowles still looking for that second place position off a Squirt Gun, Joey Frazier.
Whoa, JT bobbled a little bit trying to find a way to the outside on the 8 of Bolio.
As a 33 clips the front stretch wall. You're coming out of 4. Looking for the battle, your race winner, JT Cashman, followed by Squirt Gun, Joey Frazier. The 22 of Adam Knowles. The 10 and 4th, the 31 of Jason Hodgson makes your top 5.
All right, so good finish there. JT Cashman came down to the line, and we thank Margarita Joe for helping us out here in the booth. Good night for him to have some fun with us.
Thank you again, Tyler, for having me up here.